He's flown to America's rescue time and time again. The nation's top-ranked hero, a true symbol of American pride. His name is Captain Celebrity.
Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Reggie here, back with you for another video. Welcome back to the House of Animation, where we have discussions and reviews about our favorite anime and cartoons. And for today's video, we are going to be doing another Powers Explained for another My Hero Academia Vigilantes hero, Captain Celebrity. As always, for our Powers Explained video, we're going to be going through the powers, abilities, and weaknesses of Captain Celebrity, while also touching upon a little bit of his background and his arc through the Vigilante series. But before we get into that, like always, please make sure to comment and like this video if you like this type of content. It really helps with the algorithm and really pushes our channel forward. So without any more waiting, let's drop the intro. Now, Captain Celebrity's real name is Christopher Skyline, and that is a superhero-ass name if I ever heard one. So you know how All Might is Japan's version of Superman, at least in the My Hero universe? All Might kind of represents truth, justice, the essence of what it means to be a hero. Now, Captain Celebrity in the My Hero universe is kind of like the Americanized version of that, what Superman would be in America. And they represent him as self-centered, arrogant. He is a hero, but he also is those things as well. I might classify Captain Celebrity more as a Booster Gold than a Superman. Kind of considered a jokester who really wants to be a hero for the fame and clout, but in his true heart of hearts is a real hero. But don't let any of that confuse you. Captain Celebrity ain't no chump. He's been a top 10 hero for 10 straight years since his debut right after graduating high school. And although we never find out what his exact ranking is, what we do know is that America is considered the birthplace of superheroes in the My Hero universe and the place that has the most amount of superheroes. So to be top 10 in America gotta mean you ain't no bitch. Now, the only reason why he's still not in the top 10 is because Captain is a massive flirt and faced multiple sexual harassment lawsuits. This accumulated to his reputation taking a massive hit and his wife divorcing him. Due to that, he lost his hero license in majority of the states in America, and because of that, he decided to move to Japan to try and rebuild his image. And it turns out pretty well, especially when we learn later in the series that most of those lawsuits were bullshit. So now that you have a little bit understanding of his backstory, let's get into his actual quirk. Now, Captain Celebrity's quirk is called Flight, which basically just gives him the ability to fly. But like other quirks in the My Hero universe, it's a little bit more intricate than that. Now, Captain Celebrity hides the truth about his quirk because he doesn't want his enemies to find out. The real aspects of his quirk is that it's a telekinetic ability that allows him to coat his body in a protective barrier, which gives him the ability to fly. Now, this barrier doesn't just allow him to fly, it also allows him to fly at near supersonic speeds. It protects him from bullets, guns, explosions, any type of projectiles. It also protects him from extreme temperatures such as heat and cold, and it protects him from Earth's gravitational force and inertia, basically meaning he can stop and turn on a dime, which gives him great maneuverability even while traveling at extreme speed. So not only can the barrier do all that, he can also extend the barrier to other people than himself to be able to protect him from all of those things as well. And if all of that wasn't enough, this barrier also grants him incredible strength near comparable to All Might levels. In one of Captain Celebrity's greatest feats, he was able to hold a building in the sky holding 50,000 people inside while getting attacked by giant flying Nomu who would explode on impact. If the average weight of a human is about, let's say, 160 pounds, multiply that times 50,000, we're talking about near 8 million pounds plus a building that people are standing inside of. I take it back. He might be Superman for real. Now finally, to get into his weaknesses, his biggest weakness is probably his biggest strength, which is his barrier. When Captain Celebrity has to protect other people, especially multiple people, he has to spread his barrier to those people, which gets thinner and thinner the more people he spreads it to, which also makes it weaker and weaker. So if you can spread his barrier thin enough, you're actually able to hurt him, which is his probably one and only weakness. And that's pretty much it for Captain Celebrity's flight quirk. Like I said in the beginning, Captain Celebrity did come off early on as like a selfish, self-absorbed, only wanting attention and fame. But as the story progresses, that side of him really starts to mellow out, and you really start to see that he really does have the heart of a hero. So comment below and let me know what you think of Captain Celebrity, aka Christopher Skyline's quirk. It is a relatively simple quirk, but it's powerful. So comment below and let me know what you think of his quirk, and let me know any other quirks you want me to break down in the future. Well, with that, I'll see y'all next time. So, peace.